Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our virtual class. By the way, I'm Jamalia Enero, and I'm your MAPI teacher this morning. Our topic this morning is all about festival dance in the Philippines. But before that, this is our objectives. Objectives. A. Describes the nature and background of the dance. B. Determines risk factors for lifestyle diseases, obesity, diabetes, heart disease. Festival dance are cultural dance performed to the strong beats of percussion instruments by a community of people sharing the same culture, usually done in honor of a patron saint or in thanksgiving of a bountiful harvest. Festival dance may be religious or secular in nature, but the best things about festivals is that they add the merrymaking and festivities where they are celebrated, the reason why they are called festival dances. After all, festival dance draw the people's culture by portraying the people's ways of life through movements, costumes, and implements inherent to their place of origin. Some of the famous festivals in the country include Sinulog of Cebu, Dinagyang of Iloilo, Ati-Atihan of Kalibo, Aklan, Buyugan and Lingayan of Leyte, Bangus of Dagupan, Tinalak of South Cotabato, Mascara of Bacolod City, Bambante of Isabela, and Kadayawan of Davao. Many others, especially from Luzon, are now paving their way to join the country's Festival of Festivals, the Aliwan Pista, which is done in the month of April. Filipinos do festivals primarily to celebrate. There are multitude of reasons for this reason. We celebrate our unity amidst the diversity of cultures, and we celebrate our industry bringing about a bountiful harvest. Festivals have been a consistent crowd produ- crowd producing activity leading to upliftment of a community's economy due to its tourism and entertainment value. Basically, festivals are a form of entertainment that attract foreign and domestic tourists to visit the place, eventually leading to the elevation of the Filipinos' quality of life. Whatever festival we celebrate, we it done to honor a religious icon or celebrate our industry. Festival dance are a reflection of the unity of the Filipino community that despite the economic, social, environmental, cultural, and political challenge we face every day. There can be no other race more resilient than ours. Religious and secular festivals. As mentioned earlier, festivals may either be religious in honor or a certain religious icon or secular or non-religious in thanksgiving or celebrations of people, industry, and bountiful harvest. The following are some of the said festivals. Religious festivals, name of festival, place of origin, religious figure honored, month of celebration. Sinulog Festival, Cebu City, Santo Niño, January. Dinagyang Festival, Iloilo City, Santo Niño, January. Ati-Atihan Festival, Kalibo, Aklan, Santo Niño, January. Pinapransya, Bicol, Virgin Mary, September. Gigantes Festival, Aguno Rizal, St. Clement, November. Longanisa Festival, Bigan City, Ilocos Sur, St. Paul, January. Kinabayo Festival, Dapitan City, James the Great, July. Pintados de Pasig, Pintados City, Iloilo, Santo Niño, March. Pataraday, Santiago City, Senior Santiago, May. Sangyaw Festival, Tacloban City, Santo Niño, July. Secular and non-religious festivals. Name of festival, place of origin, industry, month celebrated. Bangos Festival, Dagupan, Pangasinan, Milkfish Industry, April to May. Bambanti Festival, Isabela, Scarecrow Farming, January. Mamanggi Festival, City of Iligan, Corn Industry, May. Mango Festival, Iba Sambales, Mango Industry, April. Panagbenga Festival, Baguio City Flower Industry, February. Ibon-Ibon Festival, Pampanga, Migratory Bird Egg Industry, February. Mascara Festival, Bacolod City, Mass or Sugar Industry, October. Tinalak, Coronadal, Cotabato, Colorful Abaca, January. Amongan Festival, Nueva Ecija, Gathering of Tribal, May. Binatbatan Festival, Bigan Ilocos Sur, Weaving Industry, May. Preparatory movement. Step. This is the basis of all locomotor movements. It prepares you to move in any direction you wish to go. It is defined as transfer of weight from one foot to the other. Try 1. Stand with your weight equally distributed to both of your feet. Now let your right foot carry it all. You got it. That's what you call a step. Walk. Series of steps executed by both of your feet alternately in any direction. In executing a walk, observe that there is moment when both feet are in contact with the ground, while one foot supports the weight and transfers it to the other. Run. Series of walks executed quickly in any direction wherein only one foot stays on the ground while the other is off the ground. This moment is simply described by having both feet lost its contact with the ground. There are 5 ways to do it. Take off from one foot and land on the same. Take off from one foot and land on the other. Take off from one foot and land on both feet. Take off from both feet and land on one foot. And take off from both feet and land on both. Non-locomotor movements. These are movements that are performed in one point in space without transferring to another point. They don't allow you to move from one place to the other. These movements include flexion. It is the act of decreasing the angle of a joint. Another term for flexion is to bend. If you bend a joint like your elbow or knee, you are performing flexion. Extension. This is the opposite of flexion. You are extending if you are increasing the angle of a joint. Stretching is another word for extension. Contraction. A muscle movement done when it shortens, narrows, and tightens using sufficient amount of energy in the execution. Release, a muscle movement opposite to contraction done when it let goes or let looses of being held into a shortening movement. Collapse, to deliberately drop the exertion of energy into a body segment. Recover, the opposite of collapse. This is to regain the energy exerted into a body segment. Rotation. To rotate is to move a body segment, allowing it to complete a circle with its motion. It's not only limited to circumduction, which is done in ball and socket joints. Rotation can also be done in wrist, waist, knees, and ankles. Twist. To move a body segment from an axis halfway from or back or quarter to the right or left, as in the twisting of the neck, allowing the head to face right or left and the like. Pivot, to change the position of the feet or any body part that carries the body's weight, allowing the body to face in a less than 360 degrees turn. Turn, to move in a turning movement which a base of support, usually a pointed foot, the other raised, while equilibrium is maintained until the completion of the turn. Name of step, step pattern, counting rhythm. Close step, step right sideward 1. Close step, left to right 2. Blinking, step right in place, heel placed left in front of 2. Touch step, step right forward 1. Step left forward 2. Change step, step right 1. close step left to right, and step right in place 2. Crossover. Right over left 1. Step left sidewards and step right in place 2. Step right sideward 1 and right in place 2. Point left in place and step right in place 1. Point left in place and step right in place count 2. Step right across left 1. Step left sideward 2. Left held place right sideward 1. Point left close to right 2. Chin step with the right may be repeated with left. Elements of movements in space. Rhythm. Regular recurrence of beat. It may be regular or irregular in basic music. Rhythm is regular and metered, 24, 34, or 44. They be slow, moderate, or fast. These elements of rhythm is called tempo. Music dictates that speed of movements we create. Level. This refers to the level of movement. It may be low when knees are poly or slightly bent when executing movement. Medium if knees are normally straight when executing movement. High if the heels are raised or movements are done while off the floor. Range. These elements refers to the scope of movement execution. It is dictated by the space provided. If the space is wide, then movements shall be wide and big. If space is limited, then movements shall be small and limited too. Floor pattern design. This refers to the design created on the floor by the bodies of dancers. They may be geometric or non-geometric formation. Direction. These elements adds the variety of movements. They may be performed forward, back forward, sideward, or even upward. Focus. This is the focal point of dancer's attention while moving in space. So, any clarifications, suggestions about our topic this morning? So, if none, thank you so much for listening. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel at www.gaitf.com. And don't forget to open your LCMS. Thank you.